Before you make any more grandiose proposals, Timmons, why don't you tell us how you propose to get that videotape away from Gina?
Apparently, the Capwell contingent doesn't have the proper equipment to pull off such a daunting operation, but I do.
I can only assume you're talking blackmail.
I got something here that's going to put our favorite slut away for a long time. Excuse my glasses.
Oh, it's all right. She is your girlfriend.
That's a tape?
Yeah. Listen, children, and ye shall hear.
Keith can't know about angel pills.
But Keith should know about angel pills.
No, he'd be mad.
No, Keith would never be mad at Gina.
If he knew I had the pills in his house, he'd be mad.
Where do we hid the pills?
In the cat box. I wrecked his career, that turkey. First I gave the pills to Santana, and then I hid him at Keith.
Loose lips sink ships, and Gina's ship is never going to come in.
So that's how Cruz got you out of office, huh?
Well, I don't understand.
Can you explain to us, please?
The narcotics that Santana was taking, Gina made it look like Keith was force-feeding them to her. Actually, it was Gina doing it all alone. Right?
For once, your son, a temporary district attorney, is right. You see, it's time to make a deal, kids. Either Gina hands over the videotape of Kelly to you, or I turn this confession over to the authorities. Now, how much do you think this little snippet of tape is worth? You okay?
This is why you didn't want to leave with me. Give me your hand, give me your hand. And you wanted to prevent her from going with me. Why couldn't you just be honest with me about it? Get up! Get up! You're not interested in questions or answers. What the hell are you doing here, man? I got a call there was a disturbance. I'm a cop, so I came.
Mrs. Lockridge says she's going to throttle you. Hmm? Look what you left in the bathroom. You're a disgrace, Jane.
I was just washing some things out.
Mrs. Lockridge says she cannot abide by the sight of undergarments.
Sensible woman.
In the bathroom, I mean. And no eating upstairs. And no visitors after 10 o'clock. And no hair in the sink. She says we are going to give her coronary thrombosis, and it's going to be on our conscience for the rest of our lives.
Boy, she doesn't fool around.
Oh, no immodest clothing, no walking around the house barefoot, and no lipstick on the cowl. That's my fault.
All right, Alice, I get it. Thanks.
What are you doing? You look like Columbus after discovering America in 1492 when he sailed the ocean blue.
You like that book Lionel gave you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe take a look.
Oh, it's Lionel's yacht. And there he is on the top and bathing. Gosh, he's got hairy legs.
The one without the hairy legs is my mother.
Oh, there's Kэрolайн. Oh, what are they doing, fishing?
What's it look like, Alice?
Oh, looks like they're having fun. Maybe they'll get married.
Alice, please.
Why not, Jane? Lionel doesn't have a wife anymore, and your mother doesn't have a husband, does she? Well, anyway, they're both lonely.
Everybody is lonely.
Sometimes they are. But I think if they find somebody nice, then they should hang on to them. But if they go away, then they should try to find them again. I hope Lionel doesn't let Kэрolайн get away.
Alice, you don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry, Jane. I think I know what I'm talking about.
That's enough sun for me. My skin's beyond repair as it is.
Nonsense.
Oh, really? You know, it's premature aging. Jane and I are actually twin sisters. I do wish she'd come with us.
I have a confession to make. I'm not all that disappointed.
Well, it can't be too pleasant for you listening to us pecking back and forth.
Oh, you don't peck. Jane has her grudges, but you're doing your best to make it up.
Well, I don't have any medals yet. Live in the present.
No. No, I'm not. I mean, I always knew that if Augusta left me, I couldn't get along.
But you are.
Oh. I still keep hoping stupidly that she'll come back.
I can't tell you how many times I wished I'd done something to get Jane's father back.
Well, I'd go after Augusta in a second if I knew where she was.
You have no idea?
Oh, yeah, there is one hope, and that is that my mother's birthday is rolling around pretty soon again, so we have that time for traditional insult and retaliation. Yeah.
Is that a California birthday custom?
No, see, every year my mother Miggs gives a birthday party, and she used to send Augusta a formal invitation, which is a little odd because Augusta lived in the house, right? But every year Augusta would formally reject the invitation. But that wasn't, the big treat was the fact that then she'd turn up as only Augusta could, making such an entrance. And it would completely eclipse Minx and her whole celebration.
I like her style.
So did I. So did I. Anyway, Minx sent her an invitation this year.
So how did she, if nobody knows where she is?
Well, a messenger comes once a week to pick up her mail, so I think if we get an RSVP, there's a very good chance that she'll come.
Well, I hope for your sake she does.
I know I can't have Augusta if she doesn't want me. You can't force a person to want you to come back. But if she doesn't,
God, isn't there anything that that woman wouldn't stoop to? Poor Santana.
Yeah. Gina lost me my job. Horrible.
Surely you don't expect us to shed any tears for you, Keith.
I hope you're prepared to shed a lot more than that.
You're as perverse as they are. Why don't you spare us a small print? Just tell me what you want, huh?
Well, to summarize, my conditions are this. I give you the tape, and you give me, my goodness, $500,000 and a chunk of your corporation's stock option plan.
You gotta be kidding. That's a bloody outrage.
Wait a minute. Listen to him.
This is gold, friends. This is no bluff like you buffoons pulled yesterday. Gina will have the tape on a silver platter. She thinks you can put her away.
Well, much as I hate to give in to black.
Whoa.
Whoa, what?
Well, I still haven't heard that your son is prepared to resign as district attorney.
Why, just because you want the job? There's no way they'd give it back to you, not after what Cruz did to you.
You know, I thought of that, and I think maybe as your last official act as district attorney, you should fix it so that Cruz gets fired.
You can't ask Mason to do that.
This is it. Negotiations are final. These are my terms. Cruz is on the street.
Sweet revenge. Are you sure you haven't left anything out?
Well, you could throw in a night with Sophia. That would
slimy. Whoa! Joe! My goodness! I was just trying to lighten this whole thing up. Joke?
Yeah, we knew it was a joke. You didn't have to tell us.
So, what is it? Yay or nay?
Mason.
Well, Keith, I think your little tape is interesting, possibly incriminating, but probably inadmissible, as you well know. So unless you can guarantee us that Angel will testify in court he sold those pills to Gina, we've got nothing. So no Angel, no deal. And on that point, our terms are final.
You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to remain... I never meant for this to happen. I love you. Is that the way you show somebody you love them? But you don't understand. I helped you, remember? I protected you from people who wanted to use me. You need me.
No. Oh, Martin, how can I make that more
clear? No, you said that before, you know. You said you left before. You know, that time you were going to be an artist, you know, and then you were going to make your way on the stage in New York, but you came back. And both times you said that if I had loved you, I would have stopped you. Well, tell me how. Tori, tell me how. I don't know how to stop you. I mean, this man you're obsessed with over here, you know? I mean, it's the same feelings I have for you. I can't help it. I know that you will probably never love me again. Isn't that punishment enough for me? I'll let you go. I'll leave town. It'll kill me, but I'll let you go.
I'm going to take this guy downtown. You want to come along right now, you can file formal charges.
No. I don't want to press charges.
That would be a big mistake.
Yeah, I know. I've made them before. Let him go. But Martin, I'm holding you to your word. You're out of town tomorrow, or I'm changing my mind.
You heard the lady, pal. You should consider yourself lucky. I want you off these premises and out of Santa Barbara. If I ever see you near her again, I'm going to bust you so fast your head'll spin. Today you consider yourself one lucky piece of dirt.
Don't worry.
Goodbye, Martin.
Alice, je suis désolée, je n'aurais pas dû m'en prendre à toi.
Je t'ai dit des choses qui t'ont blessée.
Non, mais...
Yes. Lionel is so kind and so dear.
Yes.
And he deserves someone much better than my mother.
Jane!
No, look, I really know her better than you do.
Jane, if my mother Olivia came to me, I'd wash her clothes and I'd make her dinner every day. Gosh, it's no wonder Caroline goes away all the time. You treat her so mean. I hurt your feelings again.
No, it's all right.
I'm sorry. It just all comes out.
I wish it was different.
Look, Jane, I don't know your mother like a mother. But she's treated me very nice since she got here. And she's treated you real nice, too. She loves you very much. Anybody can see it.
No, not anybody.
Jane, I don't know about outer space or dinosaurs. I know about other things. Like cooking or TV or... Well, I think that this is an other thing.
I'll be up in a minute. Got to Lockridge.
How did you know to come here?
I got a call, like I said. Tori. Look, you gotta press charges. You can't let him get away with this.
No, Martin's got a career. Publicity would kill him.
Well, so do you, and look at you.
Yeah, and I don't want my pictures in the paper either, okay? Besides, Martin and I shared a whole lot together. Part of what he said was the truth. When I saw how desperate he looked, it was like holding a mirror up to my face.
You are nothing like that man.
Oh, I don't know. When you fall in love with somebody, that feeling grows and grows until it's not even love anymore. It's like a sickness. All your energy is spent thinking about that person, but it is not healthy. You become jealous, you become possessive, and pretty soon, all the neediness.
I know. You make that person start pushing you away.
And all the while, you know it's you that's causing it. It's you that's gone over the edge, but you can't stop, even if the relationship is over. That's what it happened to Martin. That's what happened to Katie. That's what could have happened to us.
Except that we got out clean.
Did we? You almost killed yourself the night that I left. And I loved you. And it was real love. And when I went away, it became exaggerated. It became distorted. I thought if I came back here, I could get rid of all the distortion. But instead, when I saw you, it didn't work. They all became real.
I know, but it can't be real. It's done. It has to be over with.
Yeah, I know. I know. I keep telling myself that. I just can't quite believe it.
Well, you have to believe it because it's the truth.
You know, it doesn't matter what you said. Because this is what Martin was like. I'm like Martin. He was right. You are the reason I left. You're the reason I'm staying. I still love you. I love you more now than I ever did.
What makes you so sure you can get Angel to testify?
Well, either I deliver the goods or the deal's off.
Then we have a deal.
Good. Well, if you're so kind as to fix your signature right there, Sophia can be with me. And no, my pen, you know,
Why don't we prick our fingers and send it in blood?
I have a phobia about pens. That's indelible. Touch and reach.
Just a moment.
What? What's this?
I'm going to hold the contract. You got 1 hour. You don't show up with this Angel in custody, I tear up the contract.
That's fine, then I'll keep the tape.
No, I'll keep the tape, too. We said the tape is useless, isn't it, without Angel? I mean, there has to be trust on both sides, isn't there?
That sounds fair enough. Just keep the tape secure and intact. Shall we synchronize watches?
Get lost.
You always say the best things, Dad.
I'll be back in about an hour.
You cannot fire Cruz.
Of course not. They wouldn't let me if I tried. It'd be such a hue and cry.
What a fool. I would have paid him 10 times as much.
Good. I'll take it in compensation for my next 50 years' salary.
What were they signing? You tell me.
Darling,
Tell me.
you know what? I would get myself some striped PJs and pack them up, because they're all the rage where you're going.
You didn't give them that tape where I was talking about the pills, did you?
You know, I'd look in the kitty litter. That's their favorite hiding place.
Keith, I realized what I did to you was a terrible mistake. I know that now.
Well, yeah, it's a very terrible mistake. It cost me my career, dear.
But you're going to have a better one. You're going to be CC's attorney, and you can command your own salary, whatever you want. Can't we just let bygones be bygones?
Yeah, sure we can. I'm going to say bye, and you're going to be long gone, you know. I love being me.
Now. We don't want to get ourselves in any more trouble, do we?
Quel que soit le marché que vous êtes not going to get you that videotape.
We're cautiously optimistic. You should be just plain cautious.
Gina! Gina, darling!
Maybe we should all air our differences in Fiona Figg's column.
Now, where on earth have you been keeping yourself? Don't you know that your wedding is the talk of the town? And you haven't talked about it to me once. Not one word.
Well, I've been so busy planning my shower and everything.
Yes, of course. But now you must come and chat, because I am dying to know the real reason behind CC's sudden switch of fiancés. Oh, but he's here too.
Look, I don't think this is a good time to talk to him. You see, he's very shy. I can tell you everything you want to know.
Well, go right ahead, darling. Spill, spill, spill.
You don't mind if I listen in, do you, Fiona? No. I find it all so romantic.
It's really very simple. CC realized that I'm the only woman in the world he really ever loved.
Oh. Well, what made him think that?
You mean what made him come to his senses?
Yes, exactly.
I'm not sure we should discuss it right now.
Oh.
We should be alone and we can discuss it later.
Darling, your wedding is in just a few days. The clock is tick, tick, ticking. Santa Barbara wants to know.
Well, we'll have lunch sometime.
Then we'll take a few photographs. Charles?
I'm not sure that would be ideal.
Oh, nonsense. Oh, the Countess is here as well. Why don't we just put it all together? Or would that be awkward?
Don't look now, but we're about ready to get into a waking nightmare. Let's get out of here.
What? What are you talking?
Oh, CC!
Hello, Fiona.
Dear heart, you wouldn't think it too terrible to take a photo?
I'd really rather not, if you don't mind, at this point.
Charles? Oh, lovely. Thank you. You know, your betrothed had been telling us all about your sudden change of heart.
Oh, really?
Oh. Good afternoon, Countess.
What has my betrothed been telling you?
Well, I was just saying that family is the most important thing. I mean, doing what's best for them.
Yes, it's certainly mine.
Yes, and our son, Brandon, he's going to be so happy to have his mother and father back together again.
Yes, your little boy.
That's it for me. You're on your own.
Oh, wait, Sophia, don't leave on my account. Unless it's to catch that plane. Sophia's going back to Italy today.
No, as a matter of fact, Gina, I am not going back to Italy. Fiona, darling, did you know that Gina is a recording artist?
Well, no.
Yes, it's true. She's just made one tape, but we think it's absolutely fantastic, don't we, darling?
Oh, hey, it is excellent. It's first rate. I even have it here with me.
Oh, well, may I?
No, give me that. Darling.
Oh, she's modest. My little buttercup is modest. Look at that.
Oh, to Mrs. Capwell's. That would make a sensational novel.
Or a movie. Yes, Kathleen Turner could play me. And Betty Davis could play Sophia.
That's me. You're on your own.
Sophia.
I'm leaving.
Darling.
I have got to get out of here before I do something that I regret.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll see you at home.
There seems to be a little friction between you and Sophia.
Well, she's a very poor loser, if you must know. Now, I must be going. I have so many things to discuss with my fiancé.
I can imagine. Rumor has it you're going to have the wedding of the century.
That's true. It's going to be outdoors with all these giant, colorful hot air balloons and hundreds of people and thousands of flowers. Oh, and the most wonderful cuisine. We're having the chef imported from France. Oh, and I believe President Reagan may stop by.
Good grief.
Actually, CC and I have to go choose our silver patent today.
The president
No,
is
if
going...
you'll just excuse me. It's so nice talking to you.
Yes, of course, but I have many other questions to ask you.
Time, Fiona. That little stunt you just pulled gave me an urge. A very destructive urge.
Do you ever get any other kind?
You see, there's this videotape I have. The videotape that will clear poor, innocent Kelly. Only, well, everybody keeps saying such mean things to me and threatening to do such awful things that I get this uncontrollable urge to erase the whole thing before the former and present district attorneys gang up on me.
I am in love with Eden, and that is not going to change.
When I got on that plane that night, you were destroyed. You loved me then. Why can't you love me again? I never stopped loving you.
Well, then why did you leave me? When people really care about each other, that doesn't happen. When things get tough, they tough it out. That's what Eden and I have done.
Right, and that's why she left you without a word.
She'd have come back. And as it was, I went there. We got to the bottom of what was wrong, what I was doing that was hurting her I didn't even know about. Things, why she was overreacting to everything going on around here.
She was overreacting, yes, and she was right. She sensed that I wanted you back.
Well, maybe so. But she has realized since that I'm not going to leave her. For anything or anybody. Ever. That's the way it is.
Funny you don't remember telling me those same things.
I'm sorry.
How that woman can get through another day without someone wanting to machine gun her, I really don't know. And you know what I just found out? That it was, in fact, Gina that substituted the narcotics in Santana's pills. And then you should have heard the garbage coming out of her mouth just a little while ago.
I was just thinking, Santana at least has somebody to blame for losing everything. I don't.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? Losing what?
Cruz? Mama, when we were in Nice, I felt like he understood me in a deeper way than he ever had before. I understood me. Things had changed for the better.
Well, then I don't understand.
I did change, Mama. But I did something, and when I went to undo the damage, I couldn't. And he's going to find out if he hasn't already. And then it's all going to be over.
Now, wait a minute. I don't believe that.
And it's going to hurt him more than anything ever has. Because he trusts me.
Non, tu te fais des idées, voyons. Ce n'est tout de même pas à cause de ça que Cruz te quittera.
Si, parce qu'il se dira que rien n'a changé. Mais pourtant, j'ai changé. C'est vrai, je t'assure.
Ma chérie...
Seulement, ça s'est passé avant, tu comprends?
Écoute-moi. Enfin, tu as l'air d'oublier une chose, chérie. Cruz t'aime, j'en suis sûre. Et il t'aime comme tu es. Et peut-être qu'il n'a pas envie que tu changes. Oui, peut-être qu'il n'a pas besoin que tu changes. En tout cas, s'il doit apprendre un jour que tu as fait cette chose si terrible, je crois qu'il vaut mieux que ce soit par toi que par quelqu'un d'autre. Tu n'es pas de mon avis. Tu dois lui expliquer ce que tu viens de me dire, que ça s'est passé avant que vous ne vous retrouviez, tout simplement.
Oui, mais s'il ne sait pas encore, il faut que je le lui avoue.
Évidemment, si la confiance est une chose qui compte pour toi.
Oui. C'est vrai qu'il vaut mieux que ce soit moi qui le lui dise.
Ne t'en fais pas, ma chérie, ça va s'arranger.
I promise that I will always be where you are. I will comfort you and take your comfort. I'll protect you and be your companion. I will honor you always and be honored, so long as you choose to be with me.
And I promise to love you as long as I live. I want to have our children. And I want to try to make you happy. I hope I live a long life so I can make you as happy as you've made me.
Okay. I, Cruz, take you, Eden.
I take you, Cruz.
To be my wife.
To be my husband. I love you.
I love you, too.
We're going to get you out there if we have to tie up and carry out there. And you too, Alice. You want to come for a boat ride?
Out on the yacht? Anytime. Yeah.
Well, you know, the whales are going to be migrating soon. We can see them from the Santa Barbara Channel.
Real whales? Yeah. Won't they swallow the boat?
Perfect.
No.
No? Oh, come on. It's yours, Skipper.
No, why? All I did was watch you at the helm.
Lionel, just came from Augusta. Aren't you happy, Lionel?
Of course I'm happy.
What's it say?
She sends her regrets.
Meaning she's coming. Well, I'm so pleased.
So am I. Mother!
What's the big fuss about? I don't think my demands are all that outrageous. I only want the tape.
Gina, there is no way.
Let me put it another way. I don't want to go to jail. I'll do almost anything to stay out.
Well, maybe if you weren't the despicable person that you are, the world wouldn't want to have you locked up.
Except for hand over that videotape. I'll even serve a little time if I have to. But I promise you that Kelly will spend the rest of her life hiding. You see, I'm your little girl's only hope. And the only way you're going to get Kelly back is by marrying me. Only now the stakes are a little higher. Marrying me isn't enough. No. Now you're going to have to hand over that cassette tape as well. Fine. Have it your way.
Wait a minute.
Hey.
Victoria.
She's all right.
And Marty?
It's been taken care of.
I'm glad.
Yeah. It's a lucky thing you happened to be there when you were. Why were you there?
Ellis would be there, but I went by Victoria's because I wanted to apologize for the way I've been acting. I heard them fighting inside, and I thought about calling you immediately. I mean, I knew you were here, and we lived close.
You did the right thing.
I'm sorry I took off the way I did. I just thought you'd be angry.
Angry for you going to Tori? I mean, she was glad somebody was there to call, and so am I.
I'm glad I was there, too.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Why?
Well, you know, that took some guts to go over there and apologize to her in the first place.
No.
Yeah. That took guts.
Binks is as suspicious as the Washington Post. She's not going to believe Augusta is coming until she lands here.
Oh, you are getting your hopes up awfully high. When am I going to learn to keep my mouth shut?
Forget it.
I'm sorry.
You're angry with me, aren't you?
It's just that I showed you something about me once. A side that I never show anybody, and you seem to have forgotten that.
I haven't forgotten. I respect your feelings.
And why does it seem like every other woman on earth is more important to you than me?
You're not talking about Augusta, are you? You're talking about my seeing so much of your mother. Huh?
Are you in love with her?
Of course.
No, you're just friends. Well, why can't I be your friend?
You can be. There's no limit to my friend.
It is different with her, and you know it.
Different. Yeah, you're right. It's very, very... Oh, come on. It's different because by virtue of the fact...
Yes, I was waiting for this.
We were. By virtue of the fact that we've both been married, we've raised children, we have those things in common.
Whose child did she actually raise? I'd be real interested to know.
Do you know something? I understand your disappointment and your feelings of hurt. When Augusta left me, no man has ever been more hurt than I was. Listen to me. If she came to that door right now, I wouldn't be standing there accusing or trying to get even. Now let's talk about you. What I'm trying to tell you is that Kärolyn, for all her faults, cares about you. Now, please, just grow up and try to be aware.
I have grown up. I mean, I have all the feelings that every woman has. And they get hurt just as badly.
Jane.
Hi. That's right, I'm still here.
The sheriff gave me till sundown. By the way, where is he? I understand you two stick together like sticky flypaper.
Does the fantasy help? Is that the only way that you can accept that we just don't work by blaming another man?
Come on, Tori, I've seen the way you look at each other. It's the Technicolor Panavision close-up treatment. I even hear strings in the background.
Cruz and I don't have anything going.
You know, I might believe you if I hadn't known better when I came.
How did you know anything? Who could have told you?
I just have one question.
What?
I think about your body so much, you know how you used to touch me. Oh, my God, what I've done to it.
What did you want to ask me?
All those times when we were making love. Were you thinking about him? The time you had with him here?
No. Of course not.
Go away. Please go away now.
So Martin's not in jail?
Yeah, Tori decided not to press charges, which, if you ask me, is the wrong decision. The man should be in intensive therapy right away.
So he's just walking around free?
No, but at least he won't be in Santa Barbara. He's leaving town tonight.
You sure?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. If he hesitates, he'll have a police escort.
Well, that's good. That's probably best for everybody.
Yeah. And Tori and I had a long talk.
About what?
About you and me.
What did you tell her?
What do you think? I told her if she has any residual feelings for me, she should get over them right now.
Cruz?
Yeah?
I love you.
Baby, I love you too.
Oh, don't answer it.
Well, you know, if it is still...
I'll get it. Hello?
Eden.
Who's this?
Oh, this is your good friend Martin. I thought I should tell you that I'm on my way over. Have a little business to settle with you.
Wait a second.
C'était Nick.
You won't believe it. He says he's got a job for me. A modeling job.
Oh, honey, that's just grand. It's wonderful.
Oh, I forgot to ask how much they paid. What happens if they don't pay the first time?
Oh, of course they do. I bet it's a lot.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I forgot to ask him what to wear. Oh, what if they tell Nick that he's crazy like I always said? I think I better call him.
Will you just calm yourself, honey? You are a beautiful young lady, and you should be putting your good looks to work for you.
Well, I guess I could be a waitress or a cook. I sew.
You know, we Southern girls are brought up to take advantage of what God gave us. There's nothing wrong with trying to look a little fetching. I suppose, though, there are some of you younger women these days who would say that was...
I can tell you right off the bat, her name begins with a J.
Now, Jane has a natural beauty, and she is her own person. And however she wants to dress is her affair. But you...
Nick was crazy.
There is nothing in the world wrong with you. Just need a few little adjustments, like that blouse. You know, there is nothing wrong with showing just a tasteful hint of skin. Alice, what's wrong?
I have to go to my room now.
No telling where those have been.
Well, they worked once, and they are Gina's size, so I thought they'd bring us good luck.
Luck? I thought this was a sure thing, Timmons.
Oh, I had a little trouble with Angel, you see. I got him, but he's been faked out more than once, and he wants to hear the tape before he talks to us, so where's it? I wouldn't double-cross you guys. I've been dealing with you honestly so far. Come on now. Come on. I wouldn't spoil my relationship with your money.
Dinner!
What's this?
Oh, it's cassette fettuccine. Specialty of the house. Would you like a little freshly ground pepper?
This isn't...
The very same, Keith.
What?
Poor Angel. Faked out again.
All I had to do was say a few magical words for these two men. That's right. Lock him up and throw away the key. How does it feel, Mr. Bedpost, Mr. Truth Serum Freak? Hey, wait a minute. Go with me.
You two are the most devious deviants I've ever had the misfortune to come close to. Like peas in a pod or bugs in a rug. I think they deserve each other, don't you, Dad?
I think we ought to call a preacher.
Why don't you two go play under a rock somewhere?
Come on, Mason, give me the key. Give me the key.
Give her the key. Key?
It's in her room.
Shall I call you a cab? Come on.
Oh, you're hurting me.
Good!
Hey, what's the emergency? I thought we were going to get friendly here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Who was that on the phone?
It was the accountant at the restaurant. The IRS is doing an audit on our books.
Oh, has somebody been bamboozling the government?
No, nothing like that. You know, with all these new tax laws.
Okay, listen, I'll go with you in case the feds want to take you away. I can.
Oh, no, that's okay. Really, I'll go by myself. I'll be back.
Well, are you sure?
Yeah.
I picked a hell of a day to play hooky. I guess I could take a cold shower.
Look, I'll be back real quick. Bye.
Okay.
What are you doing calling me here?
Oh, lady, you're a fine one to talk. Aren't you the one who called me in Monte Carlo, tracked me down after the number you did on me?
Hey, look, I tried to get a hold of you a dozen times. To tell you I made a mistake.
Yes, some mistake. I've lost her.
Well, maybe you deserve to.
Oh, so your boyfriend told you about that, did he? Well, I got a little gossiping of my own to do.
Wait a second. What are you going to do?
The only satisfaction I'm going to get out of any of this is paying you two back in kind. And you thought I had a right to know about Tori? I think Mr. Castillo has a right to know about you and the way you came.
1986 World Series. Ron Darling of the New York Mets battles it out with Bruce Hurst of the Boston Red Sox. Join Vin Scully and Joe Garagiola and be there for all the action and excitement on NBC Sports.